this is the Hang On DLX. As you can see, there's a lot of rusty pieces on it that we will repaint. Also, this twist throttle, it didn't come with a twist throttle, so I ordered one, but this is the wrong one. This has a speedometer cable that twists, and I just need a wire that pulls, because it should then pull on this lever here, on this gear. So I have found a replacement, a big set of like steering units from Hang On and Super Hang On that I need to pick up in Austria at my mail forwarding place. So still need to pick that up, and I will pick it up next week when I also drop off the package for Winnie. So what we are gonna do today is spray some rust remover on these parts, give it a good scrub with a wire brush, take off the panels, and maybe we can also repaint them today. Let's get started. So I realized you didn't actually see anything because of the angle of the camera, so I adjusted this a little bit. So let me get you some footage. You can see the stuff is coming off. You can wipe it off. Paper towel. So you can never get rid of all of it. Just a matter of as good as it's gonna get. So hope you can see something now. Let me check the footage. So with this stuff under here, I realized it's more or less just dirt, not really rust, and a little bit of rust isn't really coming off, so I guess I'm gonna leave that. So this stuff right here is really stubborn, it doesn't really get off. But on the other hand, it's really badly rusted, so it needs a lot of treatment. And I think I'm going to run out of rust remover. I have some more at the arcade, so I don't think that today is going to be the day that we can paint these parts. I'm kind of getting tired anyway, so anything at its time. This machine, it basically needs to be ready by October 5th or 6th, because that's when we want to take the photos for the flyers that we're gonna send to people. So still enough time. You know, with any hobby, as soon as you get sick of something, you need to stop it and come back to it another day. Otherwise, it wouldn't be a hobby, it would be a job, and you want to avoid that. So you can see it is coming off, but you cannot really see much of an improvement. Yeah, not right now. It looks better than it ever has. I feel that the can is almost empty here, so I don't think one can will be enough for the whole machine. There's a lot of rust underneath the motorcycle. Still needs to get tackled. And I really want to get rid of this because this is actually like a thick layer. The surface isn't smooth anymore. Wouldn't be nice to paint. Yeah, now there's still a little bit left. Not very much, I think. Let's finish this up. So no painting today, but kind of didn't feel like it anyway, so that's okay. Yeah. So guys, here I am. I have the steering units lined up. So for the Super Hang-On one, I do want to take off this bracket here. Okay. As I said, I already have this bracket, but I need two of them anyway. Come on. Here we go. So it's a little bit, there's another screw in here. So let's take this one out as well. Okay. And then this one is clamped down here. So actually the problem is I don't have any scissors, or I cannot find them. So it's going to have to be a little bit jank. Gonna use this knife to undo the wire straps. It's a little bit shit. I have to be careful here not to cut the wire. Every household should have a pair of scissors, and I'm sure I've had like 5 of them, but cannot find single one. I have no idea where they are. So let's just use the knife. Oh fuck, that was dangerous. So okay, so guess it worked. Now this is some electrical tape. Come on. I fucking hate electrical tape. Okay, so these wires, oh fuck, I broke this. Anyway, these wires actually go to those wire nuts here, I think. No, those are not it. This one goes into this big plug here. So actually I don't need this big plug. I just need to cut the wires, I guess. Then I can extend them later and put them where I need them. So I'm just gonna cut the wires here. So that's the button. Then for this one I don't need anything else, I think. Oh, let's put them aside. Now the original Hang On one. I do need the twist throttle, so I think the twist throttle is clamped down here. This is a nut. Coconut. Coconut. So screw is out. So it should be easy, so should be able to pull it off now. I might have to detach this though. So I guess this cover here is attached. Come on, by these screws. I'm a bit excited because I'm gonna see if this is actually the part that I will need, or if I still need to mod the twist throttle. Okay, this is it. Ah, come on. So this one, it is the right one, definitely. There's still some screws. There's some screws underneath, and it looks like I need a different bit. So let's take these screws out as well. I must say, like, the actual plastic parts of this set isn't in the best shape. Didn't really look like that on the pictures, but I don't need the plastic parts, so it's okay. So I guess this is the start button. Oh, fuck, come on. Need to pull this out, maybe. Okay, so let's see. This is the twist throttle. It has the same mechanism. So what I think I need to do here is this one goes around. This is just twisted around here, guys. Come on. So I guess if it works, it works. So oh no, it's actually not just twisted around. It actually goes to this pin. So it is actually like I thought it was gonna be. It's now, we have to get this pin out. Or do I? Is it actually just wrapped around there? I'm not quite sure how this works. How can I get this out? Should I take off the whole? This one is for the brake. Should I? Okay. I don't think. Should be able to take it out. I think maybe from behind. Maybe this is some sort of screw. Let me check. I need a way smaller one, so let me get that. So guys, I do have some sockets here. This is too small. This one is could be the right one, or maybe this one. This is too big. So definitely is this one. So let's see what happens. Okay, it did something. It's stuck in there. Maybe with the screw I can get it out. Okay, I'm going to have to work on this later. Let's try to get it out now. Where is... So... Still can't get it out. Or maybe... No, I can push it through. No. How does this work? I think I see. I need to route the wire through this hole here. Come on. Okay. Fuck. It is kind of stuck. Would it be easier to just attach a new wire? I don't know if the length is gonna be enough anyway. Should I try? Got this back on here. Think it won't. So what do you think? Should I cut it? I kind of... This is too small. I kind of want to check the mechanism, how it is attached here. Maybe it would be a good idea. This is still too small. I need maybe this one. This will go. Sometimes it's surprising that this one will work. Yeah. So let's get I guess I need to. Okay. Doesn't really want to get off. Let's try again. I wish I had some WD-40 here. I think these are almost aligned. Let me try a little bit off camera and I'll get back to you. So guys, I've been trying for like an hour. I can't get it loose. I got it a little bit loose, but I just realized something, how I can get it open, because I don't think I will use this screw anymore. It's way too fucky. So I'm just gonna, until it breaks off. Now I can take it off. This was actually surprisingly easy. Now I need to get it out. Maybe with this one. Yeah, it will come out. Come on. Cut myself a little bit here, but that's okay. So let's try this one again to push this one through, pull it out. Okay, finally. Let's see how it attaches here. I guess I need to take this one out as well. So do I have the bit here. So this is surprisingly easy. Okay. So this is basically it. I can just take this out. This bracket here though, I think I need to cut off this end after all, so I can get off the bracket. Okay, now I'm gonna need some bit of strength here. So come on. Come on. It's almost. This is not really the right tool for it, so that's why. But it works. Just need to be a little bit patient here. Come on. Now, okay, that's it. So, can I take this rubber off maybe? I cannot really take this rubber off. I could. Oh, now I see. So I can take this rubber off. This is good. So it's going to look all nice and neat. Anyway, the wire, I have bought some wire because I thought that I might need to attach a new wire anyway. The length obviously isn't the same between the upright and the deluxe. So I do have my parts now that I need, but the wire that I have is at the arcade. So I reckon we are gonna go to the arcade now, work on the Tekken 3, and then we will come back to the Hang On. So guys, I'm back from the arcade. I have my wire here. And I also have these shells that I can crimp on. I have my crimping tool here. At the shop they didn't have a special crimping tool for these shells. So I don't know if this is gonna work. The lady in the shop said it does work with normal pliers though, if you're strong enough. So I guess we will try it out. So what I want to do now is get one of these shells at the very start of the wire, then go from there. let's undo these cable ties. So that's the wire. You can see that it's actually thinner than the old one, which might be a good thing because I need to cut it. And you could see how fuck. Let's just take one end, get one of these shells here. Okay. Let's put it in. Maybe do a little loop, if possible. Do a little loop. Get it back in. Sort of works. There's a little strand here sticking out. So I wonder if I can cut off this strand here. I never did this before. I don't know how good this is gonna turn out and how good I can do this. Come on. Okay. So let's try to do the loop again. I want this to be really, really tight. So I think that's as tight as it's gonna get. To be honest, I'm not sure if it actually needs any crimping. This seems to be stable enough, but I guess we will try. So we will try at first with the crimping tool. I think it needs to go in like this. Let's try if this does anything. Actually does. So let's do a little bit more with the normal tweezers, or not tweezers, pliers. So I really want to get good pressure on it. I think that's okay. Definitely is on there. I don't know if yeah, the crimping any actually did anything or not, but guess you have to take your wins where you get them. So okay, that's basically my start of where I'm gonna hook in the twist throttle. So guys, I actually have this route to attach, and since this will not fit through here, I think, no it won't, have to feed it on from the other side. So, or does it need to go like this? It needs to go like this. I think this goes on the outside. No, it needs to go on like this. So there's a little knot in here. Fuck. Okay. That's good. So let's feed this through. Okay. So this bit, it will need to get in here. Maybe like this. Yes, that looks good. So when I pull this one goes in like this. Then it's like this maybe? No? So, how did I take this apart? Ah, I see. I see. So, actually, this one needs to go here. So it needs to feed through this first, actually. So I need to take this off again. Feed it through here. Also feed it through here. Come on. Okay. Jumped out. Doesn't matter. Now this one goes on like this. Let's take it off again. Attach it like this. So that should be good to go. And then this piece goes on like this. Now I do have some screws here. Are these the screws that I used before? Okay, this is too short, so it's not the correct screw. Are there any longer? There are longer screws right here. So these two, yeah, they're about right. So they go on like this. And then there's these nuts. Then it's just a matter of screwing it in. Actually, this nut is the wrong way. It needs to go like this. So I'm gonna get my screwdriver. And clamp that down. So guys, I actually have it now attached. It's a little bit loose, but that's for a reason. I want to be able to get it on, so that's why I kept it a little bit loose. Anyway, you might remember this part. It was attached with this really fucked up screw that I could almost get out. And there's this thing that I actually forgot, and this is the correct screw for this one. So forgot to bring that, but it's no biggie. Just a matter of reattaching it when I have it. So I guess we can now go outside to the Hang On and try to attach it to the mechanism. So here I am. I have all my stuff here. First thing I need to do is fix the brake. As you can see, it is a bit mispositioned, so I reckon I need to loosen it up a little bit here. Then I can... No, not yet. Let me get my screwdriver. So let's try one more time to loosen this. This really doesn't want to budge, so oh, okay, that fixed it. Okay, so I also got some springs right here, original springs aren't there anymore. If these don't fit, can also take the ones from the original. So I guess this one goes in here, so like this. Let's try it. Okay, that looks good. It should be a little bit more on top. Let's try to twist it, get it in. No. This should be on top here, I think. Like this maybe. So, this looks good. This is it. Yeah. Okay. So, twist throttle. Screwdriver is here. I have to take out the old twist throttle, and of course I didn't bring my bits, so I'll have to get it. So here I have them. Let's take this one. So fuck. It just comes on like this anyway. Thank you. So new twist throttle. Goes on like this. Let's clamp this down. Let's use this screwdriver. So this is solid. Pulls on the wire. So let's take the end of the wire, feed it through this rubber here. Ah, fuck. Come on. So that's that. So I guess it will go into here, into right here. And this is really where my shell needs to go. So let's get the shell. Let's also feed it through this side, if it lets me. Okay. Okay, let's be careful here. So, guess let's do the same as before and do a little loop. So like this maybe, but down here. So the reason the monitor bracket is off because I had to send the chassis to Winnie, in case you were wondering. So let's feed this through here till it's nice and tight. So like this. Let's get crimping tool. Let's do it a little bit tighter. And so that it really has to stretch a little bit to get inside. So like this. I think actually this might fly out, so it might be a better idea to have this loop a little bit bigger. Actually wrap it around here, so have this go through here, get this really tight. Okay. So let's try now with our crimping tool. Okay, this looks good. So let's cut off the excess. Let's do it like they did on the other one. They actually wrap it around here. Or maybe through here. Come on. I think this is well enough. So let's put in another spring. Oh, this is actually where the spring needs to go, so let's just I can still cut it off more, but anyway, let's attach the spring. Or maybe it needs to go here. Spring. No, this one needs to go here. This is too long. This spring might be too long. Maybe I can twist it like this. This will work. I think I need to twist this as well. So like this. So this isn't really it though. This spring is too long. Oh no, it actually needs to clamp in here. Nah, now we're talking. So I think this is good to go. I will cut off the excess here. I don't like it. So come on. Fuck. Okay, so there's that. I think I still need shorter screw here. Let me go to the original and see if I can find one. So guys, I can't really get this spring out. It's twisted way too much. I'm just gonna get a shorter screw, a brand new one. This machine deserves it. So anyway, gonna attach the turbo button now. This turbo button doesn't fit on here, so I will have to take a little bit of the rubber handle off. It's like fused to it though. Let me check something real quick. So I see with these parts, they're just one large piece of pipe. I'm not going to be able to take off the handle of this, put it on the Deluxe. So guys, I think I'm getting it a little bit loose. Slowly but surely. Maybe I can cut it off. I think I do have a brand new handle still. This one is really ugly anyway. it is coming off. Let me work on this. I'll update you. Anyway, guys, I think I got about enough of to attach a little bit more. So should be enough now. Yeah. Okay. Let's get this on. So let's not get it too tight now. We just wanna have it on for now, still temporary. So I guess this is the turbo button mounted. So I think I'm about finished for today. Tomorrow I think I'm gonna dedicate this video entirely to the Hang On. I think I'm gonna do some more scrubbing of the rust, take off the panels, clean them, and maybe tomorrow night we can paint them. So until then, see you soon. I had another think about those springs. I think I actually want to have both of them be a little bit more springy. Even the brake, it is kind of loose, so I want these springs to be nice and tight. I want them to spring back even more, so I really couldn't get off the original springs, so I'm just gonna shop for maybe half the size of them and stronger. So next week I'm gonna go to hardware store to see if they have anything. Also, this handle, you can see it's like not in the best shape, and I have this really nice one that I'm gonna put on. So that's one thing. Other thing is I'm gonna work on the rust a little bit more. I have some more rust remover. I'm gonna do that off camera. Also gonna take off the panels, get them inside for cleaning. So I guess you will see. So guys, that's it. That's the new handle attached. I actually ended up cutting off the old one, and I guess I'll get going with scrubbing off the rust. So guys, I've been going over the spots that I was working on the last video, and you might remember this stubborn bit here. I went at it for a good half hour, and I think that's really as good as it's gonna get. So let me take off the panels and I will bring them inside so I can clean them. So guys, I'm having a hard time getting these screws off. They're really tight, and all I'm doing is just fucking up the screw. So I need to drill out some of these screws, but I don't have my drill bit right here. I'd have to go to the arcade to get them, and since there is still plenty of time to work on this, I think we're gonna. So guys, first things first, I have bought these new springs here, and they're a good bit smaller, the old one. Fortunately, they're also thinner. Let's try them out. They weren't the completely smallest ones they had. They were the second to smallest. So let's twist them as well. Okay, already looks better. So let's take out this one as well. Another one of these. So let's try it out again. That's worse. The brake is okay. This one is worse. Seems like this has gotten a little bit loose. Maybe. Doesn't really spring back. Guess I still have to find a different screw. I guess. Yeah, I guess I'll see. So guys, before I drill out the screws, I really just want to try again. If I really cannot get them loose, obviously I only want to be taking out the ones that really I cannot get loose. So let me try again, and guess we will see what we're left with. So guys, I got some more of them out, but I'm still left with like 4 or 5 of them, so I just need to drill them out. Don't tell me the battery is running out. Guys, I think the battery is dead. Yeah. So here's my battery fully charged. Let's get to it. So that's one screw gone. Maybe have another shot at taking them out normally, then going to them one by one. I don't think you will need to watch that. So hey guys, I was working on the second to last screw and I kind of broke off my drill bit. So I will have to go to the hardware store to get one. So I'm back here. I have my drill bit and I also bought some new springs. So let's drill out the rest of the screws. So guys, there's this screw right here that I cannot get out. I cannot get my drill in there. Tried with the screwdriver first and I sort of wedged in place and almost couldn't get it out. So I reckon I will need like the Dremel maybe for it. Maybe that will work. I will have to check if I have my Dremel here or at the arcade. Guess we'll see. But what I wanna try out is these springs. So I have these larger ones, the smaller ones. So let's try out the larger ones first. Come on. Fuck. So it's almost a full loop here. I hate that. It's a little bit more sensible. Okay. Let's try to get them on. Actually pinched myself there. Let's just do it like that. So guess that's not too bad, but it's the other one that really counts. So come on. Okay, that's in. That's bad, that's not good. Let's try the smaller one. Okay. Let me try to get that on. Oh, I got it on, and so far it's the best one. So I guess I'll go with this one for a brake. I think I'm gonna stick with that one too. So let me see if I can find my Dremel. So guys, I actually cannot fit my Dremel under here either, so I cannot drill it out. But what I think I can do is with the bandsaw, the saw attachment, I can carve a slit into the screw and take it out with a normal screwdriver. I just need a little bit of a lie down. My head is really hurting, and then I can try that out. So guys, my headache isn't really getting any better. I just want to get it over with, I guess. Okay. Okay. Is that enough to get a bit in? Let's try with this one. It's a very thin one though. I cut away too much. I need to make it more pronounced. I think that's a good slot here. Yeah, that will work. So let's try first this one. Doesn't work. Let's try the ratchet. Let's try this one. I need a really big screwdriver here, so I'm out of luck. So guys, all the screws are out now, so I reckon we should be able to. Yeah, that's it. Okay. Awesome. So I did want to bring these to the bathtub to clean them, but they might be too big. So let me have a think what I should do. So guys, I cannot get this side off because the coin chute is there and is connected with some cables. I cannot really reach that plug. So I'm considering cutting the wires. They're color coded, so they should be easy to put together. I guess I will have to wait after lunch so I can grab some scissors or some pair of cutters at the arcade. So yeah. So guys, here I am with my clippers. So that's all of the wires. So that's it. So guys, they're really too heavy. This one is okay, but that one is really heavy with the conchute. I did want to get them inside to paint them, but it seems like I will have to paint them right here, I think. So for cleaning them, with a bucket of water here, so kind of want to get it a little bit wet here. Go at it with the cleaning stuff. So these are the parts that we really want to get clean. Wish I had a hose or something like that, but So you want to rinse that off, all that dirt. So we'll basically do this a couple of times and see how they turn out. So here I have the panels cleaned and drying. There's still this panel right here. I cannot be bothered to take off now. There's 4 more screws to drill out. So here I am painting the part. So after the initial coat, I wanna wait 30 minutes till I apply the clear coat. So I think one can is barely enough for all the parts. It's a good thing I bought 2 cans clear coat. You're supposed to put on 3 or 4 layers coats. And I wanted to do 2 at least, so I guess these are the parts painted. Now in 1/2 hour I can put on the clear coat. So here I am, the clear coat. It's 30 minutes later, so let's just apply the clear coat. So I'm supposed to put on these coats in a 10-minute interval. So next coat will be in 10 minutes. And I might do a third one, but that's just gonna be enough. So I guess we will see each other tomorrow when we put in the carpet. And yeah. So that's it, guys. That's 3 coats of clear coat. That's really as far as I'm gonna take it. And I hope it should dry within the next 12 hours. At least that's what I read online. So it will be ready tomorrow afternoon. Or maybe we will only get to it on Sunday anyway. So yeah. So guys, that's the drill recharged. I was working on this one here. So if only all the threads came as easily out as the very first one, that would be great, but doesn't seem to be the case. At least there's not too much of drilling that needs to be done. It's just that you tend to slip off very easily here. It's a bit annoying. Still a little bit of a lip here, so and this screw, it's straight up, didn't move at all when I went at it with the pliers. You see, that's what I mean with it slips off. Obviously those tops of the screw, those heads, they didn't snap off perfectly straight, so sometimes you have a hard time getting your drill in there. All it really needs now is that lip gone, then it will fall right out. That's it, it's sounding already. Will be gone soon. It's still in there a little bit, so almost out. It's just hanging on by a tiny little. It's annoying. I guess I could try pulling it off with the pliers. Ah, see, that's it. It's out now. So I think if I didn't miss anything, there's only this thread left. So let me get that out. Then we will get the hoover out and hoover all the dust and the dirt up. So the last thread is out now. Actually came out quite easily. Only problem was that I could barely get my pliers in there, so let's have my hoover here. Let's clean it all out. There's a lot of dirt and dust in here, so the whole ass spider family in here as well. Doesn't quite suck very well here. What's this? So guess the rest of it just going to need to go at it with a damp cloth. So let me get some cleaning solution or something. So I think that's some pretty good stuff right here. I reckon even water would be enough to clean it, so I guess it doesn't really matter. It's just some dust that we can't get off otherwise. See this? That's all the dirt. I'm not too concerned if it doesn't get perfect. It's inside of the cab anyway, so just a good opportunity to clean it since we're already in there. I want to have this machine look nice, so doesn't need to be perfect. It's just want to have it somewhat good shape here, somewhat clean. The fan right here, that's a lot of dirt on this fan. I don't think we will get it super clean. I would have to go with, add it with Q-tips to get those blades clean, but that's not going to be worth it. So I just want to get it somewhat clean, do what I can. Doesn't have to be perfect. So there's a lot of dirt on these parts right here. Down here. This grommet here, let's clean that. And this pipe. Okay, let's go at it from the other side. Ugh. My knee. Dirty as fuck. Let's go really into these edges here. Okay, that's going to be it, I guess. So there's a lot of dust on this cage. This is PCB cage here. So let's clean that as well. This okay. the wheels. Okay. That's as far as I'm gonna take it. It's all dirt that you're never going to see anyway. So, as a customer. So let's continue with the parts. So what I really need to do here is get these locks off, because I don't have the keys. And unfortunately, I cannot really reach inside this coin chute. So it's on the other side. For this lock, right under here, I guess I will need to drill it out. I hate drilling out locks, but I guess it's something I need to do. So let me get my ratchet and then we will take off these locks. So here I am with my ratchet. I just really need to take this lock bar here off for this metal plate. Then the lock can open on its own. So it's just this screw, really easy. And I will need to put those parts aside, especially these ones. It's when I want to change out the locks that I will be able to do so. So I guess let's get all these things here out of the way. If I remember correctly, the part with the coin chute did go on the left. So let's get this in place. Okay. I think I need to move the bike a little bit. So let's try to get this in place. Whew. I think I need to go at it from the other side. Maybe. So I do want to make sure that the coin chute is connected with all the wires. So let me get all that stuff and do that. There is still one other thing that I want to do before I forget, and that is route the wire for the turbo button. I want to have it nice and long. I can still shorten it later. And you might think I will need 2 wires, but actually I'm only gonna need 1. So my idea here is I'm gonna need one of these cable ties here. My idea is I can tuck in the ground of the turbo button in with the start button. And so I'm just gonna need the blue wire probably. And basically I just want to route this cable to the PCB cage. Just want to have it attached like this for now. Gonna attach it to the turbo button later. Just want to have it be solid right now. And then we can pass this one through here, down here. I'm only gonna route the cable now, not connect up anything yet. Just wanna have it ready to be connected. So it's already coming down at the bottom. It's probably way too long, but that's okay. I can still shorten it. Rather too long than too short. So this is the cable underneath here. Let's move this a little bit. Basically just want to get it down here to the PCB. Then I will see what I need and where I need to connect this later on the Smarty Pi board. So that's just going to be it for the moment. So I guess, what else? Ah yes, the coin chute. So let me get those clamps. So I'm not sure, guys, if these cables are gonna fit, if they are too short. I'm not sure. Let me try again. I don't know if you can see it, guys, but these wires are just a little bit short. I'm not sure what I can do, but as long as they're here in place, I guess I can start pulling the pedals on and screwing them down. So that's what I'm gonna do. And I'm gonna think about a solution, what I can do here. So for the mains power, it's not going to be a big problem. these cables aren't that short. So what I will be able to do is use these standard Wago sockets. So I guess that's how it needs to go. Here comes the mains. Here is the mains that I snipped off. So let's start with the neutral. Is this the neutral? Yeah, it is. So let's get one of these Wago plugs, put in this one, clamp it down. See, that's not going anywhere. I like these Wago plugs. Obviously the other ones that I have, the straight ones, are even better, but you see, that's it. So let's do, what is this even? Is this the live? No. Oh, this was the ground. This is the neutral maybe. It doesn't matter. As long as I match up the colors, I'm gonna be fine. So let's put it in. And the other end as well. So, and now it's just the brown wire. This is probably live. So last Wago plug right here. And right here. So those are solid. Let's put the panel how it's the panel, it was good, that's, I like it, but this one, let's put it back. So that's good, I guess. Not yet, not quite. That's good. So that's good. So the other panel, so That's also good to go. Now this is the last panel right here. Okay, so all it needs is the screws now. So let me get them. So these are the screws that I've got. They will be way easier to take out again. I hate these security screws. There's actually another hole blocked here, but I guess we're not gonna worry about one missing screw. So actually there's more threads in here that I still need to take out. So I guess I will leave this panel now and just put in the screws that I can. I already thought that I might need to drill out more or take out more of the threads, but I guess I missed those panels, so it's something I will still need to do. There's still more threads here, so I guess for the two end pieces I will need to take them out again. So this one not, but this one I need to undo this one. So should I do it today? I'm not sure. Kind of did want to get it ready today, but also had a little bit enough for today already. So maybe next week, maybe off camera. So what I do want to show you guys though is, let's put it back together. Let's just pretend that it's all good. Take off the masking here and really have a good look at the cabinet and how it turned out optically. So So there you have it, guys. There's still a little bit of dirt on the gray part there. Maybe I will get that off. But painting doesn't look too bad, I guess, other for the coin shoot. But if it's pressed up against the wall, you will not see that anyway. Quite happy. If you see the pictures from before, where it was all rusty and stuff, I guess I am quite happy with how it turned out. So yeah, that's it. Hey guys, here I am back at the arcade. I have moved the machine right here. You can access the board. I'm not sure if I wanna crimp all the countless cables right here. So I think what I'm gonna do is connect the board, the Smarty Pie board, and put the chassis back, and let's just have a little test run and adjust the monitor so that we have a picture and see if everything works. And then maybe I will start crimping the cables, but I don't feel like doing them all today. I might, but I don't know yet. So we'll see. So guys, I have the chassis mounted. There is one plug that I didn't find where to put in. I hope that's enough. All the other stuff should be correct. And it's still the original board in there, which should give a picture even if it is glitchy. So should we plug it in? I never plugged it in before. I'm a bit nervous just to see if we have a picture. So I think I need an adapter, so let me get that. So guys, here I have it. Let's see what happens. I'm a bit nervous. So let's turn it on. Let's plug it in directly, see what happens. Nothing is there. Is there a switch somewhere? Ah, there's a switch right here. Okay, that doesn't sound good. Monitor didn't light up, so maybe the board is dead as well, and there's a big hum. I don't think we will finish this week. I might have to go back at this later, but yeah. The speaker, the hum, it definitely came from the speakers and not from the monitor. So that's a good sign, I guess. So I don't know, should I swap the board or should I start with crimping the cables? So guys, I actually found the Smarty Pi boards. They were actually not that hidden. I just overlooked them, I guess. So let me check real quick. This is the one for the Hang On, so that's the correct one. Let me assemble the board real quick. I'm not gonna show that, you already saw it. So let's plug it in and see what it does. So guys, that's it. That's the original board out. And that's the new board. So let's put it in. So guys, I think that's all the wires in. Let's turn it on and see what happens. These wires were really tight, by the way.
I've never done this far in the state before, so I have no idea what's ahead of us now. Alright, let's get planning for it, guys. We'll pick this up on Monday, and I guess I think it's Monday. Which makes it, I should be pissed for us to play as well.
Nothing on the screen, so might have plugged something in wrong. Let's check. Wrong with the Smarty Pi. I realized that on the Raspberry Pi, not all the lights lit up, and so I put in some additional power, and look at that. We now have a fully working Hang On board, and we can also change games once we can get into that coin shoot. And there's just one more problem. So this really isn't done today, even if I would like it to be. So you remember those cables that I pointed out that had like the two connectors? Those are actually the audio cables, and I guess I will need to replace them with two separate cables. I might also use this very plug right here. I'm not sure what this plug is, it might be a Molex or something. That's the thing, you know, they always say once you have drilled out all the pins you can just open it, but it never ever works for me. That's why I always hate drilling out locks. So we went at it for another like 20 to 30 minutes and we're finally in there. So here you can see the innards, and I think what I'm mostly interested in is the service switch, so I can change games on the Smarty Pi, and also these pots here. These are the volume pots, and I want to attach a new cable to there. And I had to think about it. You remember that these cables right here, they were like double, they had like an insulating layer, which was one contact and an inner core. And I just didn't know that and attached them straight together when I redid the cables. And so I need a new cable. And so I think I'm gonna need 8 wires, 4 to go on here and 4 to go back for plus and minus stereo signal left and right. So that's 8 wires. And I'm using a LAN cable, standard LAN cable, because they have 8 wires inside them, and that's gonna be perfect. So we can go to the audio thing now, audio side of things, and attach that new cable to the pots and then to the speakers. I think we have it figured out. We're not sure yet though. The red and the blue wire, they are actually 2 separate contacts that come from this plug right here. So you can see red and blue, they come from this plug right here. So we definitely fucked these wires up by shorting them. But when you look on the pot, the output, which is the yellow wire right here, the gray and yellow, it's actually just one output. So I think what we didn't actually matter, and we can still use these output wires. So all we need really is to attach these input wires. So this was red and white, so I'm using orange and white right here. And I'm going to use these quick solder connectors. Actually, I think I have smaller ones that could fit. I think they're right here. Maybe I can use the smaller ones. It's just a matter of getting it on there. I used the other end. So put it to the middle, and then another one on the other wire. Okay, like this. And then we take the red and white, and I think the red one used to be this one right here. Fucking hell. Maybe it wasn't a good idea to use a LAN cable. These wires are they're way too tiny. And we actually don't like use all of the 8 wires like I thought we would. So I think that's in there. Let's attach this one. So that's basically how we're doing these wires. And for the yellow one, we're gonna put them back together and leave them like they are and see what happens. If we actually get an audio signal or not. And yeah, we guess we will see. So guys, I think we messed up a little bit. So if you have a closer look to here, you can actually see that from these two wires, this is the blue one, this is our input, this is our output. From both of these wires, the outer layers, which we assume to be ground, go to this right pin of the pot. And the actual signal goes to these two right here. And we messed it up by connecting the two grounds to the middle one and the brown wire to the right. So if we assume that this brown wire now is our ground, and one of them is supposed to go to the input and one of them is supposed to go to the output. I have the cable prepared right here. This is our brown wire, which splits off into two cables. One of them is going into the input, the other into the output. And this is actually just our our input pin. And for the output, what have we used? Actually, these two white wires are both output. So we can attach either one or both of them. The way we're gonna do this, with these depot plugs, we can plug in straight here into the audio plug. And for the output, we will need to cut this yellow wire here, strip it back so that we have both contacts available, and then just put them together and see if we hear anything. So that's the next thing we're gonna test. So we're gonna set that up now and so you're gonna see if our theory actually is correct or not. So, gonna see. So let's try again. It's the camera effect really, because just a second before we turned on the camera we heard some audio. I think you heard it right there for a second. That tells me that we did everything correctly and that we can go on with cabling this up. But unfortunately, we still have the monitor problem. And the saga will continue. So guys, here it is. Actually was another plug unplugged. So this is the monitor working. That's basically just the bare minimum that I want to sell this machine at. Kind of don't feel like finishing it. I don't think it's going to be much use to rewire the audio because he will not use a Smarty Pi and there's a different plug on it. So there we have it, guys. The machine more or less working, technically working. Obviously not finished. It is kind of disappointing to leave it like that, but I can't use this machine, it's too big and it's not fun enough to keep. So guess that's it for this thing. Let me just make a few videos and stuff for the seller, for the buyer, and that's gonna be it. Hey guys, I think I have it figured out. So this is the ground right here. Let's connect the ground. Okay, I think that's good. Let's take one of these. So let's take the two white wires. These will be our grounds. Okay. Okay. Okay, let's heat it up. So this is going to be the blue wire on the left. This is going to be the blue one. Okay. And the green one goes to the middle. Green one is going to tuck into the white one. So, now on this end, I don't have a black one, so I'm gonna take a white one. Oh, I can use, no, I can't use this. So, So these are the two grounds. These are the two grounds. And now we need green one and the blue one. I think this is blue. This is blue. And the green one.
Every morning we wake up, we wrap up the big, high grade, calorie, cheese, whatever you call it. We need it morning, evening, and night.
So now comes the tricky part. The one thing I fucked up initially. So I wanna cut this white wire, and then I wanna remove the outer shielding, only the outer shielding. Okay, so this is the outer shielding. There's an inner core right here. So, let's cool it down a little bit. I can just turn it on right there, okay. Let's see if we have both audio channels now. So this is the plug becoming undone again. But we have both audio channels now. Time for a break. So guys, plug is turned in again. Let's replace these bulbs. otherwise I put it back together. It's just temporary though, it's not all fixed in place yet. It doesn't hold yet. I thought I put the screw in. This one is... Okay, I can put this one right here. Then it should be good. How does this go in there? This one is holding and this one is holding. That must be enough. So let's turn it on. We can even play a game, but I don't think it quite works yet. But there you have it. That's the somewhat finished Hang On. Actually, I cannot dial down the audio, so take a good look. Check this out, I replaced the lamps. Bike could still be cleaned. All this is painted new, this one is still a bit dirty. This is clean. All restored, black. So I want to take a couple of pictures and then maybe play one round. Try to play one round. So let's try a game. Doesn't accelerate anymore. I don't know what's the problem. That's something that I'm gonna leave to the buyer to figure out. But the cool thing about the Smarty Pipe, we can change games on the fly. we can also play limited edition Hang On. Hang On. So there's only 3 games on there yet. Oh no, Enduro Racer. Racing Hero. Hang On Junior. AB Cup. So that's it, that's all the games. As you can see, cannot really dial down anymore. Hots, they don't do anything. So, not my problem anymore. But that's basically my whole finished restoration. Check it out, guys. Yeah. Cool, isn't it? So,
Bunny men, blue shine great. Show the science setting a new holy light. Kings and nations bow, hear the lion roar. Selassie we reign forevermore. Rally round the throne, round the throne, rally round the throne, round the throne. Conquering lion, King Selassie, I rally round the throne of the Most High. Rapid sounding out this about a day. Coronation glory never fade away. 12 lions of march, banners in the sky. Our creation, hail the King Most High. Conquering lion, Judas lion.